minor retraction. Okay, my retraction would be for Spoken Reasons. Spoken Reasons and Emmanuel Hudson. Okay, I did a video about Spoken Reasons and Emmanuel Hudson, being that my mom's favorite show is Wildin' Out. So I was watching the episode where Emmanuel Hudson basically claimed that Spoken Reasons, the social media star, did not pay him for a song called Asking All These Questions that came out about 8 years ago, and it was a viral smash. It had over 100 million views, from now, starting from then to now. Okay, so Spoken Reason's whole image was kind of like messed up because people thought Spoken Reasons is an asshole, and he might be an asshole. But then you have Emmanuel Hudson on Wildin' Out. People thought, okay, well, he's innocent. He's not gonna lie about something like this. I think they're both correct when you see both sides. But one side had receipts and the other one didn't. Emmanuel Hudson, we believe his story because he seems like an honest person, and I'm sure he felt everything was right as to what he was saying. But Spoken Reasons that came in there with receipts. He had receipts upon receipts upon receipts. He just did a video and niggas was like, why are you still talking about this? Because Spoken Reasons was embarrassed on the shows. It felt like it was an ambush, even though both parties say it wasn't an ambush. But in terms of Emmanuel Hudson going to a place where people were against him to do comedy, it was going to be hard for him to actually come up with any material because it was at the last minute. Spoken Reasons is right, Emmanuel Hudson is right, but I think there's a grave miscommunication. Spoken Reasons took us to church on what business is. And I totally forgot, and it seemed like my common sense would have picked that up, but I totally forgot about the business element. So when I heard Emmanuel Hudson's story, it was more like emotions, because if that was me, I wouldn't want nobody to take my money from a viral video that's made all these hundreds of thousands of dollars and whatnot. But the thing is, check this out. All right, so Spoken Reasons just dropped a video with all the receipts, and the receipts are a lot, so I'll try to remember what I can. You will have to watch the video yourself on his page after you watch mine and subscribe. All right, so one of the things is Emmanuel Hudson accused Spoken Reasons of ghosting him when they were in negotiations about when the video should drop. Spoken Reasons was trying to tell him, don't drop the video, don't do this and that with the video because you want to give people time. Then he decides after Emmanuel Hudson makes a new video, I forgot what it was called, but it was a new viral video that he made, and Emmanuel Hudson had a lot of views on this video. So instead of their agreed to spoken word forced information about the video being dropped a month later, he decided to drop it early. And when Emmanuel Hudson found out, he found out by somebody contacting him saying the video is out on Spoken Reasons channel. Now, when he called, asked for the video, Spoken Reasons said he's at the movies. Okay, E-Man was kind of like passive about the whole thing. This was about 10 years ago, so he was about 20, 21 years old. Spoken Reasons was young too, around the same age. All right, but the thing about Spoken Reasons, he already was a viral sensation and knew about YouTube, the ins and outs. His videos was getting millions of views at that time. The issue now is when E-Man tells the story, it just seems like all of his video was stolen, and he made some good points in terms of it was his face, it was his song he recorded, it was his idea, it was his just vibe that made the video what it was. But I think that I forgot at the time listening to it. When I made my video, I was more on E-Man's side about it because he had so much conviction, and I believe he was telling the truth of everything that he felt. But I didn't think of his accuracies and his know-how, his savvy. I didn't think about all those things that he didn't have at that age. He's talking from a place of being older and on TV now, but he was talking as if it was yesterday, and it really wasn't. He's already developed and gained a lot of traction and fame, and a lot of people have seen his talent so far. But the whole thing about Spoken Reasons, breaking it down in the video, he broke down the business side of it, the business acumen of everything. The points that E-Man was making was kind of one-dimensional. He just out of a place of hurt and feeling, shafted. And the thing about it is, he was also talking from a point as if he knew, or Spoken Reasons knew, that video would get over 100 million views. That's where we have a problem. Because if you express that now, you did not know when you recorded this video that it would be so big. Now, he broke it down, Spoken Reasons. He broke it down that he's the production company. He saw a lone video that was just being left alone in tumbleweeds, not being viewed, not being really seen, of Ernie Hudson in a red shirt doing the asking all these questions that he produced, which he rightfully deserves everything for the success of that song because it came out of his creative mind. However, the thing I credit Spoken Reasons is, Spoken Reasons was really Berry Gordy. He was really Clive Davis. Like, he discovered this video. He saw something. Spoken Reasons didn't know it would be this big, but Spoken Reasons already had a reason to know that it would be a successful video on his channel. Even if it got 1 million views or 2 million views, it would be successful. I'm sure that's all he was thinking about at that time, because he's never had a video go that viral where it goes over 100 million views. So I think he is the mastermind of this. He plucked E-Man out of obscurity because he didn't have to, but E-Man claims he didn't know who he was, which is fine. I understand that because it's just YouTube, and at that time, who knows what and who's seen what on YouTube. Everybody has different tastes. But I just think that E-Man jumped the gun on this, because if he pulled you out of obscurity, he flew you out to shoot a video, he never flies anybody out. He saw your talent. He credits you for your talent. He saw that you have a gift. He heard the song and saw that it was a hit, but he saw it as, wait, nobody's jumped on this yet? Nobody tried to see what this is all about? This is a hit. And he just sitting there not doing nothing. These views ain't doing nothing. Spoken Reasons saw the potential in this video, in this concept. The thing about the video, he flew him out. He paid for everything. He didn't pay him at the time. He agreed to allow both videos to be placed or posted on YouTube, but the only twist was that we was going to do it at the same time. E-Man thought that would be the case. Being a day apart, they still got a lot of views, but we have to be fair. If Spoken Reasons was the big YouTube star at the point, his video and E-Man's video competing against each other, he would win because he already had a million followers or over 1 million followers at the time. And Ernie Hudson, I keep saying Ernie Hudson like the actor, Emmanuel Hudson didn't have a big reach. So the fact that E-Man got, out of all this time, 25% of the views of the video versus, Spoken Reasons getting 75, I can see that it only makes sense, but when Emmanuel was telling the story, it's just like you didn't think about all of that. You didn't think about how Spoken Reason had to produce the song. Well, he had to produce the video. I think he polished the song or put a spin on it to make it more clear and accessible. I don't know that part, but I know that he did the production. He came up with the concept. He had his assistant help. He had the car that was rolling in, and it was a simple ass video. It was a simple video. It wasn't Scorsese or anything like that. But what it was is it was produced. It was produced. Even if the idea was simple, it was produced. It wasn't just him sitting there doing his asking all these questions song. It was like a concept that flowed, and he did most of the work. E-Man did most of the work as the performer. You had Spoken Reasons driving, making faces. You had his assistant in the background popping up, surprise, stuff like that. But I think that E-Man didn't look at business. If he wanted to really get you, all you had to do was make a contract and pay you $500 because you didn't know your own worth. E-Man, you didn't know your own worth. You didn't know your value. You didn't know your talent. You didn't know that people will respond to you. Even if 1 million people saw that video and that was it, that would have been just enough for people to see your talent. But 100 million people saw your talent. That's enough, way more than a payback. Spoken Reasons did not have to pay you because a lot of people do productions and collaborations without pay, hoping to at least get some kind of recognition for it, which you got. You got recognition. Okay, we know who you are. A lot of your moves from Wildin' Out and your own personal videos has helped catapult you, but without the success of that asking all those questions, I don't know if you would be where you're at today. And I only say that because that video was impactful on both of you guys' career. Spoken Reasons got a movie role out of it with Melissa McCartney, who's one of my favorite comedic actresses. So, you got to consider that you guys were both young. Like Spoken Reasons said, you were both dumb. Spoken Reasons had receipts. He registered a song. A couple of years later, the song was... You and the producer got the most, and he got the least. The reason why he, I think, has something to do with the song is because he reproduced it for a video project under his business. He is the business. You were the talent. He utilized your song and spread it in a way that allowed people to really see it without his fire that he had at the time, all the views and all the people that were subscribed to him already at the point. You wouldn't have gotten that much traction. All they needed to see was your talent, but you needed the catalyst. The catalyst was Spoken Reasons. So you both have good points. He brought out the emails that, that were discussed about the video and the differences and the time framing and everything that it was going to come out. He had the actual money receipts, like for year-to-year basis, how much they made, and it was a lot less than what you profess that you are owed in terms of, what the video made. You made a lot on your video as well as other videos. He made a lot on that one video because it had the most views on his channel. 66 million out of that 100 million views was on his channel. And I think that you should have considered that he was a young businessman, but he did have many hats. He had to pick you up. He had to fly you out. He had to put you in a car. He had to accommodate you while you were there in the state. And he had to actually show you a vision. Then, even you admitted he's helped you put copyright strikes to help you get your money from other people that have stolen your video. He did not play you. And in my first video, look at my first video. I'm going to link that to this one, but at the end of this video, but that first video, I was totally on E-Man's side. As an artist, I was on his side, but I didn't think about business. But when Spoken Reason broke it down business wise, it's just a business move. I mean, he was not your friend, he was not your boy, y'all wasn't close, he didn't know you, you didn't know him. Y'all did a project, y'all had great chemistry. Y'all should just bury that hatchet and come back together. That would be a viral moment. But Spoken Reasons does come off hard sometimes, like he's kind of doesn't have any feelings, or he's an asshole. He might not be, he might be. But we all know that you didn't know much about what you was doing, and he breathed life into your art that you wouldn't have got normally. It was like a blessing for him to see that your video wasn't popping, because he believed that, hey, that video should be popping. Let me see if I can have something to do with that. He saw the vision. You can't fault him from seeing the vision, for he being Quincy Jones for Thriller. Like, you can't get mad that he saw the vision. He did a lot to help you, and it seems like he took and reaped the benefits the most. And he did, in terms of it being a business video that he let out first and he put on his channel. But remember, he had the audience that was going to watch that video. That audience made that viral. It wasn't your audience. When you posted your video, they were basically reserved to going over there, and people didn't know to be like, well, let me go watch E-Man's video on his channel. The first video that's going to pop up is the most popular version of it, which was on Spoken Word's channel. He made a lot of good points that it's like, I feel like he did not screw you out of money. You made a lot of money off of that video yourself on your channel, but all he had to do was make you sign a contract. Since he could have paid you $1,000 and you wouldn't have got nothing else, and he would have been fair in business, and you wouldn't have said nothing, because you would have been like, damn, I should have did this, I should have did that. But when you think about business, now you got to consider that man did not cheat you. Spoken Word and the Spoken Reasons did not cheat you. Everybody feels that he did, and I strongly believe. But after I saw all the receipts that he laid out, he might have been delayed in certain things and aspects, like knowing that I'm going to put the video out first. Now, what if he would have done all of that, invite you out there, produce the video? He did produce the video, even though it was simple. He produced it, the concept and everything. Now imagine you not knowing what's going on, and you put that video out there first. It could either flop because you didn't have that many followers, or it could have been the biggest hit on your channel, and then Spoken Reason would have been like, wait, but I did like 7 or 8 jobs. How does he get to have all the clout on the video? But I definitely feel like you think he stole from you, but you didn't add business to the equation. That's what you need to do right now. Reassess the business, add the business to what you thought at that time, and then what you know now. And then let's have you paint a scenario of the same thing. You see a talent that's not being used or utilized, and you invite them to where you at. You shoot a new video for something that they've already done, and then you let them put that video up first. If you smart, you would be like, look, I'm gonna put the video up first. But the thing about Spoken Reason, he did not really give you enough information. I just think that you trusted him, and I believe that he knew more, and I know he saw the green in you. I know he saw the green in you. That's the only thing I know that he probably took advantage of, but he should have laid it out. Okay, most people don't do this, but I'm going to give you $1,000, and then that would be it. You don't get anything else. Or whatever the video does, you can get a piece of it by putting it on your channel, but I'm gonna put it on mine. But Spoken Reasons could not guarantee that all the views would go to his page, but why wouldn't it? Because he was the bigger YouTuber. He had million followers. That was the fire that you needed to spark your talent. So I think that you don't have to apologize to him. I don't even think he has to apologize to you, because he did everything business, and his whole brand is being diminished because of what you're saying. We're believing you because we want to. We want to believe you. You're a nice guy, E-Man. We want to believe you. But now we got to like sleep on it, wake up, and we got to see what this is. And without Spoken Reasons doing that video, I would have still been on the same vibe. You know, you just took his money. You got paid. You had at least over 6 to 7 million views on your channel. That was enough money. Plus, you got royalties from the song from a lot of Spoken Reasons fan base that saw it and bought it. So, you know, you can't be like, I'm just a talent. Of course, you was the main one in the video. Of course, it was yours. But when you say it as if Spoken Reasons didn't do shit, that's where the problem was. He flew you out. These are things that you'll always remember. First time you've been on a plane. He said that because he couldn't think of shit else to say because you guys ambushed him at Wildin' Out. But he couldn't recover from that. That's a bad look on him. But in the grand scheme of things, his issues had nothing to do with a black man stealing from you. He basically took liberties. He took some liberties with you. He didn't full out just rape you. He knew you didn't know as much as he did. Now, he was still trying to help you when you asked him certain questions. And a part of him helping you is why you probably know more now about YouTube and how it works. But he gave you free game. He could have charged you for that. He could have said, well, I'll tell you everything I know, but I don't have to pay you for this. And he still allowed you to put it on on the channel. He could have struck you. He could have struck you on your channel saying that you got a duplicate. No, he sent it to you. He wanted you to get paid. But then again, both of you guys did not know that video was going to be big as it was. So I just wanted you guys to hear me out on that. And I hope you guys both see the video, because it's just coming from a person that's looking at it and seeing both sides. He wasn't wrong and he wasn't wrong. You both were right for your own reasons, but Spoken Reasons had receipts upon receipts upon receipts. He would not, like, he made a lot of money, but you made a lot of money too. You can't say I want your video views unless you had half of his followers. If you had half of his followers on one channel, y'all had a dual channel, that would make sense to split it. Now, if you were smart at the time, what you should have did was, I will do a video with you, but everything related to just only this video portion, only things related to this video, not the song, I want 50% of it and you get 50%. If it's on your channel, whether it's on my channel, you get 50%, I get 50%. So that's what you should have did. But he was more than generous by giving you a chance to place it on your channel, because he didn't know it was going to be that big, and neither did you. So use his fans and followers to catapult your video. You can't forget that man. You can't forget Spoken Reasons for that. You can't forget the production. You can't forget, you might feel like you could say it's minuscule, but those things that he did has made your career. It started your career. It really did. And it catapulted his career at the time. You know, so you let me know what you think. Follow me on social media. My handles are at the bottom. Also, I have a book out called The Brown Paper Bag Boys and the Colorism Experiment, as well as the Scare of the Light book series. Go to my website, scareofthelight.com, and I'll have plenty more books coming. But also, you can purchase them on Apple, iTunes, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, etc. So on so many platforms. And just let me know what you guys think about the video. Is Spoken Reasons totally wrong for doing business the way he did? Let me know. I'll talk to you later. See you in the next video. Peace.